Good morning students. Welcome back to the English class. Students, today I can see some changes in Yes, all are looking nice now today. All are looking very beautiful. How is that? I think you are happy today. Isn't it students? Yes, always be happy. Today I am going to take a poem about A Thing of Beauty written by John Keats. Students, today as I told you, many of you are looking fresh, happy. That means you all are happy. So when your heart is happy, you will be smiling. You can be see on your face the smiles. Okay, students. Now, students, I am going to take this beauty about beauty. God has created the world in a beautiful way. See the sun, the stars, the moon, the night to give us light. Sun during the day gives us light, it shines, isn't it? Then plants, he has given plants, trees, flowers, animals also. So God in Bible it says that God created everything. The sun, moon, land, water, air, everything. After creating, he saw that all the creations were good it seems. So I think all are good in any other way. All people, those who are born in the world, all the human beings are good, isn't it students? And main thing, all are beautiful in the eyes of God. See, I feel you are looking very beautiful. Each one is beautiful in their own way. Okay students, now we have to see the nature. This John Keats tells that nature is very boon from God. It's given to us it's a boon from God. So God has given us the gift of sceneries. He has given light, He has given the water, He has given the sky, He has given your parents. Your parents also are the gift from God. So animals, birds, flowers, everything is a gift from God. So it is very beautiful, isn't it students? See, when you go out students, you enjoy the nature. Nature is teaches some values for us. They give us whatever we want. Plants gives us food, water, medicines, isn't it students? So in some other way, in any other way, all the human beings or all the natures gives us some beauty in us. It creates beauty. See students, when you are very sad in your house, you just go out, take a walk, go to the seashore or go to the plants. So you feel happy when you see the plants. Different kinds of flowers, if you see, it looks like as though the flowers are smiling at us. Then we find we'll lose all our, we'll forget all our sorrows. Then we will be very happy. So see, when we protect all the environment, all the beauties, all the sceneries, all natures, when we protect them, they gives us something in return to us. Okay students, now we are going to see about the beauty. What does the John Keats is telling to us about the beauty. Now let us go to the poem students. Come on. Now students, see students, this is called bower. Plants surrounding with these plants, it is coming now. This is called bower. It looks beautiful now students. See, come on, I will take you to the flowers. We will see the flowers and plants. Come. See the students, see the flowers, how beautiful it is. See the God's creation, how beautiful, isn't it? I like this flower, this color I like very much. See, what is this? This is called shoe fly, isn't it? It is created by God. And see the plants, green color. See, the God has created very beautiful. See here also, see this dahlia. It is in English, it is called dahlia. See this dahlia flower also, how beautiful it is, See the creations of God. Very tiny, small flowers here. See I like it very much. I hope you too will like it students. Come on. Now we'll see the next. See the plants. This is the tulasi. All knows it is a medicinal plant. It's created by God, isn't it? See the flowers. Wow, what a wonderful flower. It is really very nice. I am black, but this is white. See the combination. How beautiful, no? See, when I stand before this itself, I feel very happy. See, God, how He has created, no? We have to be very much, we are lucky this generation. But some people, what they are doing, they are destroying the uh, plants, destroying the trees, everything. See that when the flowers and trees are green in color and flowers are white in color, how beautiful when it is in the trees, isn't it? So we too must protect the nature. God's given, it's a gift for us. So now we'll see another flower, students. This all the nature. This is all the created by God. Come on, students. We will see next other place also. See, this is also. It's also one kind of plant. This you would have studied in the science. So what I'm telling, trees are created by God. See how fresh they are, how brightly. See, I feel when I see this, I feel that they are laughing at me. That means they are smiling at me. So we can see that creatures or nature smiles at us when they look at us happily. So I too feel when I stand here, some positive vibration I can get because it is very beautiful. Come on, students. See this, students. See this lovely flower. How is it? It's also created by God. See, I like very much. See this. Really, I feel very happy when I see this lovely kinds of flowers. See here. Oh, see my girl. See my darling. See red color. I like this. See, it is all created by God. Really, I praise. I must thank God for creating all kinds of like this flowers, different flowers. Okay. Now, students, now we'll see the glossary or hard words or meaning of the poem. Okay, come on. Bower. Bower means I have shown in the video itself. It is a flowers covered plants, shelter under the shade of trees. Then second one, wreathy. மலர் வளையம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. That is cover, surround, encircle something. That is called wreathy. Pall means what? Covering. கவரிங் என்னன்னா ஒரு சவ பெட்டி மேலே ஒரு துணியை போத்தி இருப்பாங்களே அதை தான் இட் இஸ் கால்ட் பால். தென் ரிஸ், கிளியர் ஸ்ட்ரீம், ஒரு தெளிந்த நீரோடை அப்படி சொல்லத்தான் இட்ஸ் கால்ட் கிளியர் ஸ்ட்ரீம். ஸ்ப்ரிங்க்லிங்ல என்னது? ஃபாலிங் இன் ஃபியூ ட்ராப்ஸ். நம்ம பன்னீர் தெளிப்போல ஒரு நல்ல நிகழ்ச்சிகளுக்கெல்லாம் நம்ம என்ன செய்வோம், மக்களை வரவேற்கிறதுக்கு நம்ம ஸ்ப்ரிங்கிள் தண்ணி தெளிப்போம்ல, அதுவும் ஸ்ப்ரிங்க்லிங் சொல்லலாம். இல்லைன்னா இந்த மழை நமக்கு என்ன செய்யணும், ட்ரிஸ்லிங் பண்ணும், ஸ்ப்ரிங்கிள் பண்ணும். நிறைய மழை வரதுக்கு முன்னாடி இந்த ஸ்ப்ரிங்க்லிங் பண்ணுவோம், ட்ரிஸ்லிங் பண்ணணும். அதையும் நம்ம என்ன சொல்லலாம், ஸ்ப்ரிங்க்லிங் அப்படின்னு சொல்லலாம். தூரல் அப்படின்னு சொல்லலாம், ட்ரிஸ்லிங் சொல்லலாம். இல்லைன்னா ஸ்ப்ரிங்க்லிங் தெளிக்கிறது, தண்ணி தெளிக்கிறது தான் we can call it as sprinkling. Now did you understood the meaning, students? Now we'll go to the lesson, students. Come on. Students, this is the poem, students. A Thing of Beauty by John Keats. Students, now we will see the about the author. Okay, students. John Keats, from the year 1795 to 1821, was a British romantic poet. Although trained to be a surgeon, Keats decided to devote himself wholly to poetry. Keats' secret, his power to sway and delight the readers, lies primarily in his gift for perceiving the world and living his moods and aspirations in terms of language. A Thing of Beauty is an excerpt from his poem Endymion, a poetic romance. The poem is based on a Greek legend in which Endymion, a beautiful young shepherd and poet who lived on Mount Latmos, had a vision of Cynthia, the moon goddess. The enchanted youth resolved to seek her out and so wandered away to the forest and down under the sea. Now, students, before learning the meaning of the poem, we'll see first we will read the full poem. Okay, students, take your book, students. Now, come on, read along with me with the correct pronunciation, stress, and okay. Now, come on. A thing of beauty. A thing of beauty is a joy forever.
Its loveliness increases. It will never pass into nothingness, but will keep a bower quiet for us and a sleep full of sweet dreams and health and quiet breathing. Therefore, on every morrow are we wreathing a flowery band to bind us to the earth. Some shape of beauty moves away the pall from our dark spirits, such the sun, the moon, trees old and young, sprouting a shady boon for simple sheep, and such are daffodils with the green world they live in, and clear rills that for themselves a cooling covert make against the hot season the mid forest break, rich with a sprinkling of fair musk rose blooms, an endless fountain of immortal drink, pouring unto us from the heavens brink. By John Keats. Yes, students, see the meaning of the, see somewhere you see bower. Bower means what? Plants full of covered on top of the tree, surrounding the trees. பார்த்துருப்பீங்களா சில வீட்டிலலாம் மேலே செடிகள்லாம் அழகாக கவராக இருக்கும், ஃபுல்லாக கொடியாக இருக்கும் பார்த்தீங்களா, அதான் பவர். தென் therefore on every morrow, morrowனா tomorrow, இது ஷார்ட் ஃபார்ம் morrow சொல்கிறாங்க. ரீதிங் என்ன சொல்லுங்க ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ், ஒரு சின்ன பூ வளையம் சொல்லுவோம்ல, சில டைமில் யாருன்னா பெரிய அரசியல்வாதிகளோ பெரிய தலைவர்களோ இறந்தாங்கன்னா அந்த வளர் வளையம் அப்படி மாலைன்னு சொல்லுவாங்களா, வளை வச்சு மாலை, அதுதான் ரீதிங் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. அதை எடுத்துகிட்டு போய் வைப்பாங்க, பார்த்துக்கிறீங்களே, அதுதான். நெக்ஸ்ட்டு pall. See that some shape of beauty moves away the pall. Pallனா என்னது? cloth spread over a coffin. இப்போ யாருன்னா இறந்துட்டாங்கன்னா அது இந்த காஃபின் பாக்ஸ் மேலே ஒரு அழகாக ஒரு துணி போட்டு இருப்பாங்கள்ல, அதுதான் பால் அப்படின்வாங்க. தென் shady, then see the down for simple sheep such as daffodils. daffodilsனால் நான் முதலே சொன்னேன், ஒரு பூக்கு வகையான மஞ்சள் கலரில் பூ, அது பார்க்கவே அழகாக இருக்கும். அதை வந்து இப்போ இயற்கையை இந்த டேஃபடில்ஸ் வச்சு கூட ஷேக்ஸ்பியர் ஹஸ் ரிட்டன் போயம் ஆல்சோ, அதனால் ரொம்ப அழகான போயமு. அந்த டேஃபடில்ஸுக்கு எது சிம்பிளைஸ் ஆகும்னா, அது ஒரு ரீபர்த் மாதிரி அது சிம்பிள் பண்ணும், அந்த நியூ பிகினிங், அதுக்கு தான் டேஃபடில்ஸ் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. பிரைட்டாக நல்லா பளிச்சுன்னு ட்ரீஸ் இலைங்களாம் வச்சு அழகாக இருக்கும் பார்க்க. அதை பார்க்கும்போதே நம்மளுக்கு ஒரு புத்துணர்ச்சி வரும் அப்படின்றது அது இங்கே இந்த போய்ட்டு வந்து யூஸ் பண்ணுறாரு. வித் அ க்ரீன் வேர்ல்டு தே லிவ் இன் த கிளியர் ரில்ஸ். ரில்ஸ் என்ன ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ்? அ ஸ்மால் ஸ்ட்ரீம், ஓடைன்னு சொல்லுவோம்ல, நீரோடை, அதுதான். தென் கவர்ட் தட் ஃபார் தெம் செல்ஃப் கூலிங் கவர்ட். கவர்ட்னா என்னது? நாட் ஓப்பனிங் அக்னாலேஜ் ஆர் டிஸ்பிளேஸ் அப்படி. அப்போ என்ன தமிழில் எப்படி சொல்லலாம்னா ரகசியம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. ஓகே, கெயின்ஸ் த ஹாட் சீசன் இந்த மிட் ஃபாரஸ்ட் பிரேக். நெக்ஸ்ட்டு அண்ட் என்லெஸ் ஃபவுண்டன். ஃபவுண்டன்னா அது அருவி, நீங்கள் பார்த்துருக்குறீங்களா ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ், அருவி அதுதான். நெக்ஸ்ட்டு அண்ட் என்லெஸ் ஃபவுண்டன் ஆஃப் இம்மார்டல் ட்ரிங்க். இம்மார்டல் என்னென்ன ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ்? இம்மார்டல் அப்படின்னு சொன்னால் அழியாதது, டையிங், நெவர் டையிங் ஆர் டிகேயிங், அழியாது, என்றுமே நிலையாக இருக்கும், அதை தான் சொல்லுவாங்க. இப்போ கடவுள் பாரு, என்றைக்குமே அவர் அழிய மாட்டார், அவர் எப்போவுமே இருப்பார், அவர் உயிரோட உண்மையாகவே இருக்கிற கடவுள். நம்ம கடவுளை நம்ம வணங்குற எல்லாருமே நம்ம கடவுளை வணங்கலாம். அப்போ கடவுள் வந்து அழியாதவர், இந்த உலகத்தை படைத்தவர், அவர் தான் மார்டல், இம்மார்டல் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க, அழியாதது. இந்த பியூட்டி கூட நம்மளால் அழியாதது. ஓகே ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ், pouring unto us from the heavens brink. brink என்னது? edge of a slope or land, ஒரு விளிம்பு, அப்படி தமிழில் விளிம்புன்னுவாங்க, ஒரு எல்லை பகுதி, edge அப்படி சொல்லுவாங்க. ஓகே ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ், now we will see the meaning of the poem. Now come on, we will see stanza by stanza. See the students, a thing of beauty is a joy forever. Its loveliness increases. It will never pass into nothingness, but will keep our bower quiet for us, and a sleep full of sweet dreams and health and quiet breathing. See students, இயற்கையே ஒரு அழகு இல்லையா? ஸோ the poet says that a beautiful thing is a source of endless joy. Beauty stays forever. It has eternal beauty which never fades away. Beauty is like a beautiful shady tree under whose shade all the creatures can sleep peacefully with full of sweet dreams, good health and relaxation. See the second stanza, students. Therefore, on every morrow means for every day. As are we wreathing a flowery band to bind us to the earth? Some shape of beauty moves away the pall from our dark spirits. See, students, what is that meaning? Every day it is the beauty which fills us with a spirit to live. The beauty builds the desire in us to live and bind us to the earth. Our attachments to the earthly things are like a flowery wreath. இதுதான் wreath, students. இதுதான் wreath, flowery wreath. பூ தொடுத்து அழகாக ஒரு பூ மலர் மாலையாக இருக்குது இல்லையா, ரவுண்டாக. இதுதான் wreathனுவாங்க. They are traps which bind us to the materialistic thing and keep us away from eternal happiness. அப்போ நம்ம ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் இந்த poet என்ன சொல்கிறாருன்னா, the earth is full of hatred, greed and negativity. According to the poet, the gloom and sadness caused by this negativity fade away with the positive vibes of the beautiful things that surround us. See, students, see, whenever we feel sad, ரொம்ப கஷ்டமாக இருக்கும்போது we have to go out. See, we have to admire the nature. That is why the poet is telling, when you go out, when you feel the nature, when you see the nature or admire the nature will talk to you. That means you will feel happy. See, when you see the sky, see the water, when you see the water, you feel happy, you feel like playing in the water, isn't it? And when you see the trees, all the birds will come and sit on the trees, they will make sound and you will enjoy that sound also, isn't it? It will be a very beautiful situation, isn't it? See that outside, when you go outside itself, you feel your negativeness all will go out, anger, worries, everything will go out. That's why the poet is telling, when you admire the nature itself, God has given the nature its beauty. That beauty makes us to feel happy. That positive vibration, it will come into our mind and heart. It will stay in our mind and heart, isn't it? See there, we have to admire the nature, we have to play, we have to be close with the nature, we have to play. See there, if you go out in fishing or boating or playing on the seashore or playing in the grass or watching the sceneries, really it will be very good for your soul and your mind. It will refresh your mind whenever you are down, so it will make you to refresh it. That's why the poet is telling, you have to remove all the negativity from your heart. So you go out, you admire the nature. See, many poets also will go out and admire the nature. Then only they will be able to write the poems. So this John Keats also is telling, you don't be keeping all your negative things inside your heart. Go out, enjoy the nature. The nature itself is full of happiness with the colored flowers, trees, mountains and skies, everything, water and colorful things. If we see the colorful things, we feel happy. So he is telling that only. Also, when we feel happy, so no diseases will comes. So we have to go, we have to mingle with the people, we have to talk with the people, then you will be happy. Okay, students. So here the beauty removes the sadness from our hearts. The poet lists out some of the beautiful things that are created by God. See the students, God created the sun. See, when daily it's coming and it's giving us light, it's giving us energy. It tells, no, today I'm very sad, I won't come out, I won't give light to the people. Does it say? No, every day it comes and every day it sets in the evening. See, the moon also. the moon, which gives us light in the night, the trees, which gives us shade, are the natural beauties around us, and the animals that surround us make our world lively. See students, the animals are enjoying their lives in the forest. They are drinking the water, they are enjoying their lives. So we too must enjoy our lives. God has given us to enjoy these animals, these birds, this nature for us to enjoy. So we have to enjoy to the fullest. We have to admire it. We have to protect our nature. Instead of destroying, we have to protect. So the animals also will live happily, we also can live happily. The earth also will be fresh, cool and bright. So trees and flowers are like boon to us. The clear stream cools the long hot summer. The forests, which are full of pretty musk rose flowers with a fragrance, are a beautiful sight to the eye. All these things are the things of beauty. Also, the stories of the brave soldiers who laid their lives to protect their people are beautiful and inspiring. So, the poet says, these beautiful things are like a fountain of immortality bestowed upon us by God, which gives us a reason to live on this earth despite having so many sorrows in our life. So what students, we have to remove all the negativity and create and develop the positivity in our life. So students, so I will sing a song. There is an old song, students, about the life. It's a very meaningful song. It is old song only. அந்த பாடலை கேளுங்க, நல்லா கேளுங்க. அந்த வரிகள்லாம் எவ்வளோ நம்மளுக்கு ஆறுதலாக இருக்கும். வாழ்க்கைனா எப்படி, நம்ம எப்படியெல்லாம் நம்ம பார்க்கணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஒரு அழகான தமிழ் பாடல் இருக்குது. அதை நான் பாடுறேன், அதை கேளுங்க ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ். உங்களுக்கு ஒரு இன்ஸ்பிரேஷனாக இருக்கும். ஓகே. வாழ்க்கை என்றால் 1000 இருக்கும், வாசல் தோறும் வேதனை இருக்கும், வந்த துன்பம் எதுவென்றாலும் வாடி நின்றால் ஓடுவதில்லை, வாடி நின்றால் ஓடுவதில்லை. இதயம் தாங்கும் இதயம் இருந்தால் இறுதி வரைக்கும் அமைதி இருக்கும். மயக்கமா கலக்கமா, மனதிலே குழப்பமா, வாழ்க்கையில் நடுக்கமாம். ஏழை மனதை மாளிகையாக்கி இரவும் பகலும் காவியம் பாடு, நாளை பொழுதை இறைவனுக்கு அளித்து நடக்கும் வாழ்வில் அமைதியை தேடு, நடக்கும் வாழ்வில் அமைதியை தேடு. உனக்கும் கீழே உள்ளவர் கோடி, நினைத்து பார்த்து நிம்மதி நாடு. Yes students, you have to accept your life. So dear students, whatever situations you may be facing, face it as a challenge. You must know to enjoy your life, because life is a boon given by God. We must accept it and try to fulfill all your desires. One day, surely you will win, students. So be positive always. Thank you, students.